Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. And what I want to try and teach you today is about fish. Alright, right here we have a catfish. Above it we will make that's my representation of a bass. Okay, now we'll fish down the center of them. I have what they call a lateral line. And what that does, the lateral line, is little minnow will it almost looks like a signature, but anyways, that's a minnow or bait fish. Will swim around. Well, any fish, when it swims around, it'll make these little vibrations. And what those vibrations do is they go to this lateral line, and it lets the fish know that there's a prey fish right here. And bass, they also hunt by sight with their eyeball right here. So there'll be another little bait fish here, and the bass will see it, or any scaled fish, bass, crappie, any fish. The catfish will see it too. Then say you're right here, and this is the bank. Oh, the water. And then your fishing line, we'll say this instead is a lure. So what you're doing is you're trying to produce vibrations like this natural bait fish here into tricking by sight or by feel that your lure is a real fish, and you want this fish to come eat your lure. Give him an eyeball. Not the best drawing of a fish. And the vibrations also of your bait will help fool the fish with the lateral line. It'll receive the vibrations there and go after it. So spinner baits and stuff like that that produce a lot of vibrations will help, especially in muddier water. And catfish, another thing about catfish, let's say this is another line and it's got a piece of chicken liver on it or something. Catfish also, these whiskers here, they hunt by scent with these whiskers. They can, like in big nose, well, their whole body's like a big nose. So this bait's producing a lot of oils and blood, and the catfish is picking it up with his sensors, and he's going to go hopefully eat it. And then you reel it in and you got a big fish, or fish, preferably big. Small too, it don't matter, they'll all bite. But a flathead, now flathead, they prefer, like, we'll pretend that this is a live bait fish and it's making its vibrations, and the catfish sees it, the flathead, and then goes and eats it, hopefully. But most of the time they're going to be around like some structure. Like a rock or a fallen log. Maybe there's a underwater tree here that the bass is hiding in these limbs of this underwater tree. So you want to know your structure, cover, whatnot. Try and figure out what the fish is biting off of. But the main thing I wanted to share is just basically that your artificial baits make a vibration like a real fish. Well, not quite like a real fish. We try to imitate it the best we can. To fold this fish to swim up here and eat this bait that you're using. And this fish, if this is a stink bait, liver, or something, we want him to be able to sense it. So we want something pretty potent, but you don't want to use a rotting liver. Use fresh liver. It works better. I found that out through experience over the years. And another thing with their lateral line, when you flay them out, they get like this dark red meat right in there. And that's called the mud vein, and if you keep them, you want to cut that mud vein out. That's where they store their toxins and stuff that come in the water and stuff, where like the mercury or heavier metals and stuff, that's all our pollution and stuff. Most of it gets stored in the lateral lines of the fish. And so it helps them pick up vibrations, and it helps them with their waste. And all these fish are like world record sized in your mind before you catch them, and they turn out to be whatever size they turn out to be. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed my little illustration and description of how the fish anatomy works somewhat, or when they go to bite an artificial bait or even real live. So you all take care, and remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so the fish can hear the vibrations and you know when I upload another video. Take care, and if you go out fishing, best of luck. Later.